I'm Jimi Hendrick, and this episode is called Value Toastmasters on Empower Your Pattern 2.0. Hi, I'm Jimi Hendrick, founder of James Hendrick Empowerment. I am a success, confidence, and thrive coach and a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. I believe that there are patterns that help you receive more, help you live a better and extraordinary life. I will also give you spiritual and temporal tips to help you overcome the adversities in everyday life as well. So if you come with me, we'll enjoy this adventure. Let's go. Okay, guys, I am at the Truist Bank building with a good friend of mine. We're talking about today. We're talking about the values of Toastmasters. It seems that when I am low on content, it's running dry, and I'm at the near the season. The Lord always tells me what to put in, and for now, it happens to be Toastmasters. Now, recording this on a Wednesday afternoon. I'm recording this on a Wednesday afternoon, but it won't be released until Friday morning. So, buckle your seatbelts. I'm going to tell you why I joined Odessa Toastmasters. From the time I was a small child, being born legally blind, multiple birth defects, and sickly, I was always a curious person. I liked talking to people. It's like my mother always said. Every 6 months, when I went to Dallas Fort Worth to see my specialist, I would talk to people in hallways and stuff like that. You know, she said he can talk your ear off. But you know, in junior high, people call it middle school nowadays. I still call it junior high. I became fascinated with speech class, learning how to make public speeches and everything, and sometimes doing some that required some research. And it was an amazing time. And then the last speech class I took was in college and everything. I learned some dynamics there. And then in 1999, I was going through my divorce. And back then, I wanted a career in public affairs and politics. And a high school teacher of mine said, well, you know, you really should consider joining Toastmasters. Now, my first impressions of that when she mentioned it, I thought it was like some secret society or something like that. It sounded cool and everything, but maybe if I'd been smart, you know, because back in the day I was crazy. I want to branch out, you know, to get past the knucklehead friends I had back in the day, you know, Brad and Jim Bob. And here's the thing. I had finished college, graduated from college, Texas Tech, in 1998. You know the story. And then I tried graduate school, various things, just floundering around. And finally, in 2016, at the age of 46, my brother-in-law came to me. You know, I've talked about him in one of my series before. He said, you know, Jimmy, why don't you try to do your life's work instead? What you were called to do instead of going to school all the time and having to worry about how you're going to pay for the books. See, I'm tuition exempt for life in Texas schools because of being blind, but I couldn't afford books. So I thought, well, how about finding a way to do another way? And I thought, well, what's it going to be? What's it going to be? And then you all know the history of how I started podcasting. I had a friend of mine named Emily, and she said, you know, you really should consider listening to podcasts, maybe even making your own podcast. And so, in many ways, after 6 months of general persuasion, back in March of 2018, Empower Your Pattern 2.0 was born. Of course, it's gone through different revisions and stuff like that, but it's made all the difference in the world. Okay. January 20th, 2019, my 49th birthday, I had my birthday party at Bishop Dave's house. It was candles around a key lime pie, and after I blew out the candles, I made a speech. I said, this is the year, guys. This is the year that I get published. This is the year I begin. And once again, a couple of my friends said, why don't you just, Jimmy, you've been saying you're going to do this for 5 years now. You need to join Toastmasters. And one of my friends gave me a ride, and, well, the rest is history. Toastmasters has made the biggest difference in my life. I can't stress enough how important it is. Some of the mentors I've had. Now, a lot of things have changed since COVID. But Toastmasters has really showed me how to sharpen my communication skills. I still have a lot to learn, and many of you know I'm desiring to go professional someday. If anything, but to someday maybe host my own events. I'd like to host Empower Your Pattern events all over the country, and also maybe a strenuous life retreat as well. But see, here's the thing. Toastmasters has opened a lot of doors. The year 2019, despite its bumps and bruises, so to speak, many of you know what I'm talking about, the episode Purple Skies and Red Lights. Well, it has brought me to an amazing point in my life. December 2019, I was on basic cloud nine to some degree. I mean, I had my problems, and then COVID hit in 2020, and I got real bad depressed. I thought, well, it's just my Toastmasters career. And my Toastmasters friend said, Jimmy, don't be silly. We still do it virtually. And so we did it virtually for a while, and now we're doing it in person. If you're listening to this with the sound of my voice, and you currently live long-term in the Middle Odessa area, please come. We meet every Wednesday at noon on the second floor of the Truist Bank Building in downtown Odessa, Midland. The bank is on the corner of 7th and Texas. Please come, because we would really love to see you guys learn, because I've learned so much from Toastmasters. There's so much resources and hope that someday I will be professional. I will be out speaking among you. I will be able to have the capital to be able to do webinars every once in a while out of my home, do coaching sessions and the like, because I want to bless your lives. I mean, it's not enough for just a few minutes for me to come up here on the air and tell you guys, share my heart. But it's also important for me to be out among the people. In many ways, and I never thought I'd be like this. I was kind of hermetic there for a while. But when 2019 hit, I became a social butterfly. And when COVID hit, I was like, darn, I can't get it anymore. But then we're back in person, so that means a lot. If you want to be a leader, as many of you members of Pattern Realm are, if you want to be a leader, if you want to be an excellent communicator, if you want to follow those patterns of success I mentioned, and the 10 rules of Empower Your Pattern, Toastmasters is the place for you to grow and learn. Seriously. Let me get up to the podium here. I'll show you guys something. Our mission. Let's see here. Toastmasters provides supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered, to develop communications and leadership skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. So if you're looking to get your, what I call DPD, Doctor of Personal Development, or your MPR, which is your Master in Pattern Realm, I suggest you join Toastmasters, because this is the place where leaders are made. This is the place where leaders are made. This is the place where we're meant to be. And if someday, if we get some people that know a little bit more about technology, we can move it beyond to hybrid. I'll tell you guys, I love Toastmasters. Okay, bless you, Toastmasters, for being there for me. Because I want to be a person that embodies some of the values and lessons that I received from Toastmasters. But we need more members, and if you're listening in the middle of the Odessa area, please come. Or if you know anybody that's in the middle of the Odessa area that could benefit from this, please encourage them to come, because it would be so great for you guys to come and be a part of us. It would be great to have some camaraderie. It's an informal environment. So far, we're great God-fearing folk, and that's what matters to me also. Many of you know I talk about my faith a lot. Some of you are probably sick of me talking about it, but tough. My faith is a part of everything I do. Even Toastmasters. And so, yeah, bless Toastmasters. They've been great inspiration to me. And if any of you out there at the sound of my voice are legally blind and you have ambition, run. Don't walk to your nearest Toastmasters club. That includes if you're in the middle of the Odessa area. If you're living in town, it's just a bus hop away. You know, may have to go through a transfer or so, but you'll make it. Or even the paratransit. And guys, Toastmasters is important. Hope you enjoy listening to Empower Your Pattern 2.0. If you like what you hear, please subscribe and become a citizen of Pattern Realm. This is Jimi Hendrick saying until next time, don't just sit there and take it. Build your dreams so you can take it. Do what others don't so you can be what others won't. And do what others won't so you can have what others can't. Choose active pursuit happiness. God bless you.